No one person has the same gift, talent, or ability. Not at all, y'all. But you do have something special about you that makes you stand out. Yes, you stand out. I stand out.
Hi. So this is Sierra.
Hey y'all, it's Sierra, and I hope you all are doing good. And like I always say, I want you to be your best self. So today I'm going to talk about self-esteem. And I really do believe self-esteem is important to have. And you know why it's important to have? It helps you develop feelings of worth and value. So the definition that I want to give you all comes from Cambridge Dictionary. Self-esteem is belief and confidence in your own ability and value. Okay? What self-esteem means to me is when a person does not need validation from anybody. You're okay whether somebody says you did good or whether they didn't say anything at all. Also, when you're an independent thinker, when you can think and make sound decisions and just go with it, you're an independent thinker. When a person has feelings of value and worth, that is really big. How do you view yourself in this world? What do you think of yourself? And when a person has the ability to celebrate their small accomplishments as well as the very big ones, that means you have self-esteem. Also, giving yourself praises, clapping for your own self. Yes, I did it. You did it. Celebrating yourself. Now, the issue comes in when you don't have self-esteem. So unfortunately, when you don't have self-esteem, it can really, and I'm going to put myself in it too, it can really hinder the value and worth that we have in ourselves, okay? That will definitely hinder our growth. And it will also determine how we feel about ourselves. I would tell you this. No one person has the same gift, talent, or ability. Not at all, y'all. But you do have something special about you that makes you stand out. Yes, you stand out. I stand out. We stand out. Yes, we stand out. I don't care what you think about yourself. You don't have the same gift and ability that somebody else has. You are special. You are one of a kind. You were created to be different. Everybody's different, but you were created to be different. And it's up to you to take those differences and make a positive impact. Now, one thing you don't want to do, and we all know this, don't spend another second, minute, or hour or any time comparing yourself to anybody else. Let that be over. You know why? Because I believe that God has given you talent, has given you ability, has given you a uniqueness that nobody else has. You are different. You do stand out and you matter. And you know, I always say, y'all, I'm a spiritual person, so I have to go back to the word, to the Bible. And I get a scripture out of 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 7. And it says, cast all your cares on him, for he cares for you. And I really do believe that God cares for you. And you were created to be different. And you know what? You matter. And you may say, hey, Sierra, what are some ways that I can improve my self-esteem? Okay, first of all, you have to know, you have to be kind to yourself. If you make a mistake, it's okay. Things happen. If things, maybe you're having a really bad day, still love yourself. Still be very gentle. Be very kind to yourself. Be your own best friend. You know why? Because nobody knows you like you know yourself. So you have to be by yourself. you know yourself. So it's important to be kind to yourself. If you're kind to others, be kind to yourself. And also, y'all, it's so important to speak positive things over yourself. Speak it into existence. Speak it into the atmosphere. Speak positive affirmations. And you can say things like, I am good enough. I will get through this. I have what it takes to be successful today. I will have a good day. And even before you step into that job or that business or whatever you're doing, okay, you speaking that over yourself, it can make a difference. It can really change your attitude. You can't control what happens, but you darn sure can control how you react to it. And it goes back to saying, just be your own best friend. Be kind to yourself. And you know what, y'all? On top of that, cheer for yourself again. And like I said before, celebrate the small victories. Some other things you can do to encourage yourself. Use hopeful statements. Having hope, y'all, is so important. Being optimistic. Isn't it crazy? Just when you think something happens really bad and all of a sudden things just turn around. Be optimistic. Don't be so gloomy, doomy, y'all. You might have those moments, but don't stay there. And you can use hopeful statements and you can say, I can handle this situation. I can get through this. I will get through this. And y'all, forgive yourselves. Forgive yourselves, because certain things do happen that just hurt us to the core of our hearts, okay? We're really down in our spirits. Maybe you made a mistake, but the mistake doesn't have to define you. You are not that mistake, okay? It's just something that happened, and you know what? It's a part of life. And avoid statements, I should have done this. I could have done that. And with that being said, stop putting unreasonable demands on yourself. Listen, you just one person. And I tell people, I'm like, listen, there's only one you. You can only do but so much. And I tell myself, I'm like, okay, Sierra, there's only one you. You can only do so much. Do not stress yourself out. Don't stress others out. Don't be a worry. But my mama tells me all the time, don't be a worry bear. Don't worry about it. And lastly, focus on the things that are positive. What are the things in your life that works well? And also use coping skills. Use those coping skills to help you in those challenging situations. You know what works well in your life. You know the things that you're good at. And like I told you before, everybody has something, a special ability that they have about themselves, y'all. Take advantage of it. If you don't know, find out. Write it down. Talk to somebody who has good sound judgment, somebody who's positive, and somebody who's, who has a healthy, positive thinking to help and further encourage you. Some of the things that I do that help me in challenging situations as far as coping, y'all, I like to de-stress. So I don't know about y'all, but if y'all know about those Where's Waldo puzzles, I love those puzzles. Oh my goodness, like I picked up 3 books in Target and I absolutely love them. Another thing that I do, of course, I'm a spiritual person, so I do pray and I listen to gospel music and I do read the Bible and I love reading inspirational books. That's my thing. I love it. And another thing that I do is I have to turn off. I have to shut everything down and rest, because on top of everything, else about life, I do have a chronic illness. So I have to really be careful about the stress that I put on myself. So sometimes I just have to put down a computer, put down my phone, and just go to sleep or relax. I love lavender on my pillow, y'all. Mama, she has that lavender, and I asked for it. I love putting it on my pillow. Just smells and aroma, and it's just so calming and relaxing. And I also love to listen to music. I love to sing. Yes, I'm a singer, like low-key singer. I love it. I love to listen to all kinds of music, secular music, as well as gospel music, pop music, classical music, jazz music, all that kind of stuff. And I love to dance. Those are some of the things that I do to help encourage myself. If you had a negative experience, think about what you can do to make it a positive experience, okay? This will help you make the situation less stressful. And lastly, y'all, it's not least, encourage yourself. Praise yourself for making positive decisions and change. This is life, y'all. We have to live it. We have to go on with situations, okay? Regardless if they're positive or negative, you have to go on. You have to keep on going. You have to motivate yourself. Whether you're a teenager, you're a young adult, you're middle age, or you're older adult, it's going to be a time where you are going to have to encourage yourself. And it's so important to do, because you know what? You matter. I hope that this helped you. Like I said, I want you to be your best self. I want to be my best self. I'm going to encourage myself. I want to be my best self. I'm going to be my best self. This is Sierra, and I'm signing off. I want you to be your best self. Bye-bye.